Okay, so I switched modes. I'm using my computer to record myself with. So you should have finished the first assignment. It was the one that said Algebraic Representation Unit Study Guide. You had a front and back to that. There were, the last page looked like this where you had your equations. So if you did not come up with your own saying, I'm going to tell you right now a saying that you could use. The first description says a moving company is able to move 50 boxes per hour. For the second one, I've written in there a runner is able to run 0.1 miles each minute. So that should help you in figuring out your description, help you figure out where you need to be graphing at. Because that's all you had to do is just complete the graph plus complete the first and the last chart. So now I'm on your second assignment. There's no example page that goes with it. You can refer back to what we just went over. It says Algebraic Representation Unit Test. So on this one, you need to work out the problems. It's not just a guessy game. I'm just going to go over this really quick. On the first one, you have your answer choices are A, B, C, D. You have C equals, G equals 2.5 times G plus 2.25, C plus 2.25, and 2.25 times C. Remember, whatever is on this side, that's going to be our total. Then you have your process that's going to stay the same. Then you have whatever your how you're going to work the problem, add, subtract, multiply, divide. So it says grapes are priced at $2.25 per pound. This is per pound. It's not their total. Which of the following equations best represents the cost? So cost is going to be your total cost of buying G pounds of grapes. So this is going to be your G. So our total cost says it's C. This is your total here. So that gets rid of these two. So you have C equals, then is it going to be 225 times the number of pounds or number of pounds plus 225? If I buy 3 pounds of grapes plus the 225, my total cost is going to be 525, or A says C equals 225 times 3 pounds of grapes. So my total cost is $6.75. This is the correct answer because you're multiplying each pound by $2.25. You need to work those out. On number 2, it says which one is not true. So you need to pick the one that is not true for y equals 0.5 times x. You're going to go down through here on number 4. That's where you're going to have to write the equation out. So on number 4, you have your number of hours, amount earned, 2, 18, 3.5, 31.55, 45. And it says the table below shows how much money Mr. Broussard spends on her babysitter. Which equation best represents the relationship? So you're going to have to write out your equation. So we need to do that x something A equals y. X was 2. I have my something, trying to find A. My y is 18. So I have 2 something A equals 18. I could do plus 2 plus something. Inverse operations, subtract 2 on both sides. 2 minus 2 is 0. Bring down your A. 18 minus 2 is 16. Plug it in, see if it works for the next one. X was 3.5. We said the operation was plus. A was 16. 3.5 plus 16 is 19.5. That doesn't work out, so it can't be a plus. Can I do 2 minus something to give you 18? That's not possible. So let's try times. 2, my operation is going to be times, A equals 18. Inverse operation, opposite of times is divide. 2 by both sides, 2 divided by 2 is 1, bring down your A. 18 divided by 2 is 9. So plug it in, 3.5, we said the operation was times, A was 9, equals 31.5, and that's what we have here. So to write your equation then, it's going to be X, our something was times, A was 9, equals Y. That looks silly to put an X and an X, so I'm going to use parentheses. On that problem though, it said hours was H, and amount earned was a D, so we could change this so it says H is X, 9, my Y was actually a D. So that's going to be your equation. So it shows you exactly what your answer is going to be whenever you work those out. Don't forget on number 6, you have to write the dependent quantities. Dependent is on this side. It's just the numbers they've used to plot with. It's not all of the numbers, it's the numbers used to plot with. On the back side, it's the same thing you've been working on. I thought there was another one that said not. Nope, doesn't look like it. So work through your problems, use your equations, X something A equals Y, or if they change it to a B or a C, you can do that. So go back and refer to the first video and refer to this video to help you finish the paper. It looks like you have a front, back, and a front.